So the member for Stirling, Madam Deputy Speaker, he said the SNP is pro-trade. Now, he may not know, but the SNP, of course, abstained on the original EU-Japan deal. But he is almost unique. There are only 2 members in this House, Madam Deputy Speaker, who have actually voted against the original EU-Japan deal, and he is one of them from his time as a member of the European Parliament. So all of his praise for that original deal, he is one of only 2 members of this Parliament, Madam Deputy Speaker, who's actually voted against it. So he's fallen into the trap again that the SNP fell into last week, appraising EU agreements that they actually voted against in the first place, Madam Deputy Speaker. Leeds North West, the member for talked about importance of COP26 and climate, and slightly ridiculed us joining the CPTPP, Madam Deputy Speaker. And he claimed that because Britain owned the Pitcairn Islands. Well, it's not the Pitcairn Islands, it's the 11 members of CPTPP that have welcomed the UK's interest in applying to join countries like Japan, Australia, countries like Canada, New Zealand and so on. The member for Worley I've already referred to his really important point about the unity of liberal democracies. The member for Coventry North West, no harm will be done to the NHS or NHS data by this agreement, but it does help tech firms and data firms setting up operations in Japan that they do not have to follow local data localisation rules. That is incredibly important for our tech sector. The member for Brighton Kempton, parliamentary scrutiny. I would just say to him, he said that Which had not been involved. I was the guest speaker at Which's national trade conversation just last week, Madam Deputy Speaker. He's not always, he does sit on the select committee, but he's not always fully up to date with his information. Other points, the member for Orkney and Shetland, I think I've already answered his point about data transfer. The member Harrow West, in his summing up, Madam Deputy Speaker, again, he's like the SNP. He's never actually supported any of these trade deals in the first place. He didn't support the EU-Japan. He voted against EU-Canada. He voted against EU-Singapore. So for him to come along today and say that somehow the new UK rolled-over version is somehow inferior to this trade deal that he might have supported in the past. Well, a quick check of Hansard, Madam Deputy Speaker, reveals he never supported any of these deals. In fact, he actively opposed most of them. Madam Deputy Speaker, it has often been said that an independent UK would not be able to strike major trade deals, or at the very least such deals would be bad and take years to conclude. But even in the midst of this terrible pandemic, we have proven the naysayers wrong, as my honourable friend the member for Cleethorpes also nobly said. We have secured provisions as good as the EU's on all our objectives and gone beyond them in some key areas, securing vital priorities for the UK. This deal benefits all parts of our country while protecting our red lines on areas such as the NHS and food standards. It is a sign and a signal that we are back as an independent trading nation, as a major force in global trade, and as a country that stands up for free enterprise and liberal values across the world. Using our newfound independence as an optimistic, outward-looking trading nation, once again, Madam Deputy Speaker, we are embracing the golden opportunities ahead for global trade, visibly shown in this UK-Japan Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement.